Hello, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I think this is going to be the last episode, to be honest. This is the last one. Anyways, let's get straight into it. Like and subscribe for, I don't know. Okay, everyone. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all. I think it'll help us figure out what we do for the festival, you know? Oh, sorry, I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival? Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which club and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map and plan the most effective route so we can get the most of them before the line gets too long. That has nothing to do with the club. Well, you have to let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. Alright, so basically, we get all the food we can, then we come back and we eat together. That's all. Wow, I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really get a shot at showing people what the literature club is really about. I'll tell you what, we can do better, right? We'll make time for your food missionary and we'll put it in a public event. Oh my gosh, yes. I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. Well, I'm glad you settled. I think the question is how to come up with the event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club. Well, that's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club. Okay. Okay, how about this? Let's all go around and each of us talk about what we're getting out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah, that's too embarrassing. Aw, but you have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. I'm sure Nazuki feels the same way. Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's a literature club. We talked about that stuff together, right? It's the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join after all. Wouldn't that be me? No, I want to go first. Fine, you can start. I don't mind. Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seems like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like, if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like a burden. I'm burdening everything. This is with my problems. And I thought it would be really good a good way to get to know other people too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monika. And she was sleeping. Don't remind me of that, oh gosh. Yeah, but it seems like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much, I wanted to see if it helped other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired, because I remember feeling like Monika was just so sweet and mature that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And in that point, I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but oh frick. I think for Yuri, it was help for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a bit. But Mizuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's differences, people's different needs. And that makes me really happy because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if we would continue coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts for me to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came to find other people who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such specific ideas of a kind of person I would be friends with. So when Sayuri tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was native to assume that similar interests were the key component to friendship. Sayuri and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's someone I never knew how to do or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club thanks to that, and I stayed trying as hard as I could to understand people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. It was just super impressed. When I always hated that, I didn't know how to behave like a person who is easily liked by others, liked by two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things that I said. But the whole time I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take time to write rather than speak. It's also strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I ever would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my goodness, you're so cute that I'm going to throw up. Okay, please don't do that, Sayuri. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh, well, for me it's actually true, so... What are you saying? Nothing. I finished the part, so somebody else should take their turn. My heart. Sayuri, take some deep breaths. It's okay, it's fine, I'll go. I can't believe you're complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show off. I was just following up on Sayuri. It was the easiest way to get over it, but besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this class. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the cupcake queen. Neither of you are forgiven. It's like only Monika will be eating cupcakes that time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey. Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kinda hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess what it comes down to is that I'm just in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I was in some really toxic friendships going on outside of clubs. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them out. It still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was the best, and I was right. For me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought it'd be the right thing to do and just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that they're not really how things are supposed to work out. And I guess that's thanks for everyone who who took the time to respect my feelings even when I was being the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. Natsuki's voice choked a little. We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me and I couldn't do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? I like that I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be. Apparently that was more important to me than my opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worth of respect. You even inspired me to play piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Mizuki wiped her tears. You've helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you. And you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry, I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monika, you can go. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyways, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone, or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is help guide people rather than do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equal. I think that the most important thing I've gotten out of this club, realizing what that really means. Suri, what are you doing? I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are vulnerable to us. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Suri writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes understanding. I owe a lot of gratitude for everyone who took time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Marta takes a piece of chalk as well, and writes the words respect. I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there's more to that than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I have another one. So it writes balance. Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they can become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me, Yuri writes reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, and not just myself, a lot of things changed of me. So I think that's mostly important one for me. That's right. We have a whole list of things now. Suddenly everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that, jeez. You should just have asked. Marta hands a piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki writes the words self-love. I don't know how far I've gone with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So there, that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the chalkboard. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Mizuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Mm. Everyone get together. I can fit you all in. Okay. Okay, everyone ready? And click! I'm really glad we talked about all this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting some really good inspiration from my poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. The 4 members of the Literature Club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Zuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance and start writing immediately. Suri stretches, then does the same, but Monika is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand. Monika mouths her to herself. Write the way into your heart. Her mind full of thought, memories, and inspiration, Monika navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. It doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Wow. Is that it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I would clap louder, but it's 1:30 right now. Wow. I love this game so much. And for the one person that asked me why they couldn't play with me, I had to finish this series today when this was recorded. Which, the date right now is the 27th of October. And this will probably be uploaded in November. Wow. I'm so happy I played this game. Wow. Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our stories of friendship and literature. Wow. Thank you, Team Sabato. Oh, I'm gonna miss this game. Oh my god. That's amazing. Wow. I don't know what to say. That was amazing. But I think that's really it, to be honest. You know, there's still some things I haven't gotten. I'm happy about it. What is this? Finish all the 6 stories. Wow. I enjoyed this game so much. Make a funny face. I hope you guys did enjoy this. And before I end this, I have one last poem for you. Please enjoy.